What's up? Good morning, everyone. It has been a crazy week. My goodness. Um, as you can tell, emails went out late last night, and here we are. But this week, whether it was packages being delayed or other product not coming in or whatever it was, it has been a crazy week. But here we are. Glad to see you all. Thanks for tuning in. If you are getting spots or have gotten spots, thank you very much. I'm still trying to finish those lists up, so I'll be doing that here. But how's the morning going? How are you all doing? How excited are you for Bowman? How excited are you to hit a kaboom? Tons of releases this week. Of course, Select is out now too. So, yeah, all sorts of fun stuff. Nice, Eric. Nice. Is that after the 24 that you bought or before? Well, good luck. I am super excited for these things. Actually, that's why I put some of the Select in, well, I put the Select and Prism Mega in the basketball just because there are crazy hits to be had from those. And the Megas this year, wow. I've seen two Victor Wembanyama one-of-ones from those being pulled just on posts or whatever. Lots of golds coming out. Elephants, I don't know if they increased the amount of elephants they have this year or what's going on, but I feel like there's a ton of them. Maybe it's just because everybody's opening it now, so we're just seeing a lot more. Hopefully the print run is still around 20 or whatever it usually is, but I don't know what's going on. All I know is that the mega boxes this year have been insanely crazy. Nice. Yeah, go check out Two Bros 2. Check out their channel. I know Shooky has been going crazy with his hits on things recently. He's had some crazy good luck, so if you watched my video of my mega box, I do not have that kind of luck. I could really use some luck, but if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any. So here we are. I'm going to be finishing up some lists here. I'm super excited to run, especially Bowman. I'm excited for this new break type 2. Hopefully you guys like it as well. if you guys did not see last night, Alan had a pretty crazy hit. Of course, Alan always hits, we all know, but he had a very nice hit on a Shy's stream. Good morning, Freeway. Good morning, Kent. Good to see you. Well, he got a, yeah. Well, I won't give it away, but if you haven't seen RGL's Mega Box Select Pull, go check that one out too. Go watch that video from this morning. He had a nice box. Couple nice ones, I guess, but yeah, he had some good ones. As the title tells you, it is a revenge, and it was a very successful revenge. Doing well, Killswitch. Nice morning. Actually, the weather today is going to be great for the next week. I think it's finally in the 80s up here, which is much different than it was last week after getting back from San Diego and Phoenix when it was 80s and 90s. It's kind of nice to be back in the 80s again, so I'm excited. That should be good. So it looks like we are halfway through for baseball. And then basketball, we have a few spots sold too. But of course, everybody is here for the Bowman. Get those out here. 2 boxes right there. So 2 boxes of Bowman Hobby. Everybody chasing Dylan Cruz or George Lombard for the Yankees. So some nice stuff. But should be fun. I'm excited for this new break thing. We kind of did something like it before. But that one you got to choose which left side you wanted to be in. This is just going to be a random left side. So you'll either be on the first one. Actually, let me just show you all here. I might as well just go over it in case you're wondering. So this first one here. So there is a team list, 15 teams on each side. What I did do is I balanced it out so that you have the number of hits equal kind of for both sides. Kind of priced the teams out based them off a PYT style. So the number of players that you can get, the number of hits, how popular the teams are, they are really even side to side. So blue team or red team. Of course, Yankees over here, Washington over on the blue team. But it's just balanced out like that so that anybody who gets into this has a chance to either get Dylan Cruz or I don't know why they have Jason Dominguez on here. I mean, I'm sure he's good too, but George Lombard being the big chase for the Yankees right now. So I did want to balance it just to kind of give everybody and more people an opportunity rather than just having one person have that chance. But with the 2 teams split like this, it did cut down the cost too. So I'm hoping that everybody gets a nice chance here to get a good hit. But with you having 15 teams on each side and getting randomed into one, we'll just see who gets the hits and how that all goes. But I think it should be fun. Good morning, Sister Tina. How are you? I'm going to turn this light off up here. Now it feels extra dark back here, but at least the cards look better. Now I'm really blurry. Focus. Nope. Still here. I'm a ghost. There it is. Yes, but at least you can see the cards better without the glare up top. So we have the two boxes here. This one is halfway sold out, so if you want a spot, feel free there. Oh, that sounds fun, Emma. You're gonna, as soon as you can figure out a way to get that into the house, you're gonna need to use it. Well, I finally moved the big massage chair in from by myself, and now I need to sit in it. That sounds nice, but only once it's set up in your house, not sitting in your driveway. Hopefully you have a little dolly or something to wheel it in. So guys, you might be wondering, why do I have penguins in the middle of summer? Well, it's because my son, Jonah, decided that penguins are cute and I needed to have penguins, even though I told him it was summer and penguins are more of a winter thing, but he said, that's okay. I like penguins. They're cute. So here are my penguins in the middle of summer. That's true, Emma, that's true. That would be kind of fun though. You might as well take out your TV and just drill it and post it to the side of your house too. Just sit in your massage chair in your driveway and watch the breaks and the screens and whatever other channels just right there in your driveway. Just make a full setup. Hey Jerry, good to see you. Go here. Hmm. Go. Yeah, my box of Select was not the greatest by far. As the cards all just fall all over, but I have gotten one of these in every box we've opened so far, so that's nice. I love the design of these this year. They're always my favorite inserts, but especially this year, they just look so nice. Nice little silver here, which there are apparently base ones. I have not gotten a base hit. They've all been silver or red. And then I've got the mezzanine silver of Giannis. Nice card too. But these just look so good. I am a huge, huge fan. Oh, I gotta tell you guys too. You guys probably all knew, everybody watching and hanging out in the community, you all probably knew, but I did not know. So I had a very nice birthday surprise. So I got a couple fillers into Philly Whiz Kids breaks for a basketball thing and kind of just forgot. But then I got these today. Well, yesterday. Tons of Wimbies going for the full name collection here. We'll see. How many more will I get? I don't know. But got those. Got the orange die cut ones. Got a base prism, so that was, I mean, that still is like $50 to $60 card. Got a die cut lift off. This is going for 20. And then got this one to 99. If I can show you the number. There we go. Sort of. Got this card to 99. And I had no idea. I had no idea that I even got in until the end. I think I went and tuned in and somebody said, "Oh, you got the Spurs." I was like, "Okay, cool." Didn't really think anything of it, but that's a nice card. I will be holding on to that. That is for sure. Right, Emma? I think that's my new strategy. I'll just have to get some spots and then not even watch. Just not know if I got into a break, if I got a good team, if anything like that. And then the card will show up and maybe I'll have the, oh, I don't know. What's the next big Victor? Something from Select, probably. The 101 Black Select Victor Wembanyama. That's okay with me. Jerry, of course, you are welcome. Thank you for hanging out all the time. I appreciate everybody who is here and who just tunes in. So, very appreciative of all of you. Thank you all so much just for being here. There you go, Emma. The green kaboom. That's it. We'll just go for the green Victor Wembanyama kaboom. Shows up like, oh, cool. I didn't know I got that. If it's not going to happen like that, maybe we'll just pull that for one of you all today. Because we have them here. I need to tell this camera to stop autofocus because it's driving me crazy. Too bad, camera. You lost. But maybe it's in here. If I don't just magically have the one of one green kaboom show up, let's just hit it right here today for one of you all. I would be very happy to do that. Of course, we would have to decide on shipping and how we're going to do that, get it wherever it was supposed to go. I would assume whoever hits it just wants it to be graded, but we would definitely have to decide. How are we going to make that happen? Good morning, Tina. Let me go back to the website here. So we're halfway sold out of the Bowman break. We have 10 spots left in that. And then we have, did I put the wrong, oh no. Then we have a few spots sold on the basketball break. Quite a few fillers left, 16 full spots left. I can always take some fillers down to give more full spots if needed, but I mean, for $16, I figured why not take a chance? See if you can get the Victor Green Kaboom. One of one. Who knows? That thing, 50,000, 70, 100? I have no idea. What do you guys think the one of one Victor Kaboom will sell for? So his black just went over 500,000 of Prism. I'm assuming the Kaboom is, I don't know. I want to say it's probably $100,000, but I'm just curious. What do you guys think? I very much agree, Emma. I don't understand how people can do that. Actually, we were talking about that last night. The prices that some of these people out there can pay or do pay to get some of these, I can only dream about imagining them. Like just holding that card. If I hit it in the break right here for one of you, and it's in my hands, that by far is probably the most expensive thing I will ever hold in my life. I just, the thought of it is just like, what? Just crazy. Crazy, crazy. How's it going, John? Good morning, good afternoon. Actually, for you, it's still morning. I know that. So good morning to you, John. Still, Emma, right? It's crazy. Thank you, Nate. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it's not a bad half day, but I'm happy that you're here. Happy to see you jumping in. That's always fun. Of course, if you guys are here, you guys have a very high likelihood that you will be a moderator. I just appreciate all of you. I would just thank you all for tuning in, hanging out, coming out week after week. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't here. So, I mean, you're very much a part of this. I hope that you realize that you are, because you really are quite important to do this. I couldn't do this if you weren't otherwise. So All of you are important. Thank you very much. This community is awesome. Each and every one of you are very well loved, and I thank all of you. So thank you for being here. That's also true, John, right? 500,000, you'd be even. Oh yeah, I just sold that Wimby $500,000 card, so now I can live under a box in LA. Woo! San Francisco, maybe? I don't know. What is the most expensive? I bet New York is up there too. Some of the prices that New York things go for. Crazy, crazy prices. Greenwich, Connecticut. Good morning, JML. Thanks for hopping in. So is Greenwich more expensive than like Rodeo Drive in LA or something? That's crazy. I like this. Let's see who wins. All right, taking wagers. Let me go get some paper. I gotta write it down. Housing prices are ridiculous these days. I just don't understand. I would love to just be able someday, like, oh yeah, I can afford that $1 million place. Sure, no problem. I can't picture that happening. I mean, I guess overall, still we're kind of young if you consider that, because have to work at least 30 more years, but be happy if it was only 20 and we could all go back to retire at 55. That would be awesome. But we'll see. Right, Emma? Turn the Tesla shops into a apartment complex. Oh, for sure, Kill Switch. It's the hard part. Like we know this and we talk about it all the time. It's going to be really hard for the next 5 years because of the way we've planned things out. But after that, for us, like things will be so much easier. We just wanted to very well, you got to start with the foundation, right? So we did what we could to just try to make a really nice foundation for us. We're still building that in the process, but after the next 5 years are over, we should be in good shape. Let's just see how inflation goes. That's the other question. VGK, good morning. What? That's the problem. There we go. Camera was all weird. I was trying to figure out for the longest time what's going on. Now I know. So we got a few more basketball spots selling. We are still halfway sold out for the Bowman break here. I see some more basketball orders coming in though, so thank you if you are getting spots to that. We have 10 more to go in this one. Thank you, Erin. Thanks for hopping in. That is true. Happy Mother's Day. If you don't have anything, you still have a couple days, especially if you hit a big card here, you know you can afford something really nice. So make sure that you treat whoever it is that you need to treat after that. But let's get you something crazy here. Let's pull something huge for one of you, just so you can make a really awesome, memorable Mother's Day for somebody in your life. Let's just see what we can do. Don't forget it though. If you don't hit anything crazy, at least make breakfast or something. I don't know. Keep it simple, VGK. Keep it simple. Breakfast in bed, some nice coffee. I don't know. Quiet morning. Just take the kids and leave the house and go. Take them somewhere. I know that would be very, very appreciated. VGK, I keep forgetting. Now that I see you in here too, I'm gonna have to send you a message to ask you how you tune and like change up your microphone, because that has been such a hard thing to do. Trying to figure out how to make it work and uh, especially match the sounds or the location of where it is. It's a challenge. That by far was the hardest part and is the hardest part of this whole setup. It is a challenge. The screens, the like setting up OBS, the lighting, the all that stuff. I got that. But the microphone, I don't get it. I actually have the same one as you, I believe. At least from what I can see on the screen. I don't know if it's the same model or whatnot. If it's like a newer or older edition. I mean, I would assume newer because I just got it, but it might just be the same one that you have right now. Um, So I think it should be pretty close to the same setup you have, but I just cannot figure it out. I've tried watching videos of how to eliminate the background noise, to tune up your sound, all that kind of stuff. It's very tricky. Yeah, I've added a lot of filters. I just can't seem to find the balance or figure out what I need. So, any tips or tricks or anything that you have on that, I would appreciate it because I at least am at the point now where I can use headphones because the speakers that I have are from the laptop. The sound sounds horrible, so when I'm tuning it, I actually have to use my headphones so that I can make it sound kind of good. So, well, that's good. I mean, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's just missing things. So, yeah, it's hard because I can't, like, my microphone is on the other side of the brake mat here. So, because I don't have room to have it up front and close like you do, and that's the other challenge. I did have it set up so that I could talk over it, which it sounded good like that, but then it was right in the way of this, and that's kind of the important part. So, I don't know, just kind of messing with everything. I've been thinking maybe I just need to get a stand or something and then have it here. Right? Hello! Do you hear me now? That's the closest one. So I figured people would want to do that first, VGK, just because it's halfway gone. We do have a few basketball spots sold. Um, so if we can keep rolling on that, that would be good. I just figured we would do this one first because it's already halfway sold. But it looks like we might get to do this one and basketball today too. That would be awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys think it sounds good. I don't know. At least when I listened to it anyway, or watching it on playback, I feel like there was just, I guess I can just hear the background noise, which I don't know if it's more of like the laptop just running, but there's just this lower underlying sound. Like it's just not silent, and that's kind of what I was hoping for and looking for, but I feel like it could get better, but I'm glad that you guys at least think it sounds good. I know it sounds better than when I first got the laptop and had to use the laptop speakers. That sounded absolutely terrible. So if you listen to that, just maybe that can just be a ASMR watch. That video sounded terrible. Hey, Clinton, good to see you. Good morning. Sometimes the phones, especially these days, kill switch. I mean, I operated my life on my phone for the last 11 years, 10 years, something like that. Um, Sometimes the modern phones, they're better than computers, though, sometimes. Thank you, VGK. Ooh, the Orioles PC, Clinton? Oh, that's a lot of cards, but I do have some that I can show you. I can at least show you a few of them, but especially of Adley, we have a ton. So that would, like, just showing you the Adley cards, that would take a long time. But I can at least show you some Orioles. I'll see what I can find. Yeah, let me get some cards. I can show you. I will be right back. What are we at? 21? Okay. So what I'm going to do, while I'm looking for those, let's do this. Go to Nightbot here. So while I'm looking for things, we are going to do a 25 like giveaway. Go ahead and type that in. And as soon as we hit 25 likes, I will run it and I will keep that up there until we get to 25. But I'm going to go find some cards to show you guys and we'll go from there. Do you want to show or want me to show? All right, we got 25. We're at 23, it looks like. So if we can get a couple more likes, we'll run that. And I will try to find a couple others. Like I said, have a ton of Orioles cards. So I think these are the ones I was looking for. All right, so let's give away. Well, in honor of Football Optic, we are going to try to get through the rest of these 2021 Optic packs. That's going to be the prize here. We are at 25, so I'm going to copy the names. There's only 9 eligible, so good luck if you are here. Good luck. We are going to copy that over to the race screen. Of course, doing our awesome jetpack race. You have very good odds here, so good luck. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make some room here. And good luck. Here we go. See Kent to an early lead. Kill switch falling way behind. We'll see if he makes a comeback at the end. We got Nutty Nate up front. Here comes Kent right back to the... Is he going to take the lead? Early lead falls way behind, making a big push. Kent going for the win. There you go, Kent. Congratulations. You've been killing it for the giveaway stuff recently. That's awesome. Break screen. So go ahead and fill out a giveaway winner, Kent, and I will send this out your way. Do you want me to open it, or do you just want me to send it to you like this? If you guys have not, and you see the Optic football out there on the shelves, definitely get some. I have seen tons of hits being pulled from that. You can get gold vinyls from that. Crazy to me. I don't understand, but it's there. It absolutely is there. So Okay. Well, let's open this up for Kent, and then I will show you guys my Orioles stuff. We do have a few more spots sold in baseball. So that is more than halfway. Go back here. Good luck, Kent. Haven't seen anything. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason that these ended up being easy to get or not, but we've got to hit something. I had, at one point, I think I had like 20 of these. Devin McCourty. DeMarcus Lawrence. Hey, Epic. Welcome in. Steve McMichael. Larry Johnson. This guy absolutely killed the league for a couple years. Justin Jefferson. Nice. Josh Allen. Yes, Epic. Sam Darnold. James Robinson. Devin White. Devonta Smith, rookie. Rashawn Slater. And Elijah Molden. There you go, Kent. I will get that out to you. Your shipping order, let me check, Epic. I will let you know where it is. Da, da, da. So it says that it will be delivered on Monday, Epic. For whatever reason, it's been sitting in Portland, Oregon. So it's been up there. Actually, it says it left this morning. It just sat there for a day. I don't know why, but you should have that on Monday. Okay, so let's go over the Orioles PC, or at least some of it. I have a few graded cards. I liked that SGC did the $9 grading thing way back when. Still kind of do it. NJH, thanks for hopping in, number one. Baseball has 9 spots left. And then basketball has, that one still has a few, but baseball's over halfway sold. Gonna probably run soon if we can get that one to close out, but we can do that one. And then if we got to basketball today too, that would be awesome. But I like that SGC did the $9 grading thing. So sent these off, got a Gunnar Henderson to 10. Just a Topps card, but still. Same with Adley here. Had to get both of those done. Love that. Have the Adley Bowman. That one's a 9. This is the regular Chrome card. And then I'll show you this one. I prefer BGS, Beckett grading. I just like the slabs. I like that they give you the details of what was missing and why. Got a 9 on the corners. I'm not too surprised. When we found this card, it was kind of just hanging out there. Wasn't in a sleeve or anything. Was a little surprised. Of course, it was back in 2020 when he was a second year just prospect. So still 49 out of 50. Bowman First Gold Adley 9.5. This card was an awesome, awesome find at a card show. I loved 3 and 2. So this one, I got quite a few spots. The Orioles at the time still were super, super cheap. Ellie was a chase, 22. Who else was a chase? I'm trying to remember who else was the chase in this product, but I don't remember. All I know is that the Orioles were cheap, got an awesome patch, little autograph here. This is the whole reason I was buying into the product. 6 out of 7 right there. So huge fan of this. Go over some of these hits. A few of these are out just waiting to be graded. So Basayo right here. Another awesome Orioles prospect. Definitely going to be holding his cards. I don't know what's going to happen with him though, because they already have a couple of really good catchers. Adley being number 1, but how will that play into his future? We'll see. But good hold right there. I just recently pulled this as I was hunting. I was Orioles hunting. However, it was for the Jackson Holiday first. But 17 out of 50. Colton Cowser. Green Sapphire. Trying to get the Jackson Holiday, but I cannot be disappointed with this one. Colton Cowser tie-dye. So this one, oh, there it is. My finger's hiding it. Go the other way here. 9 out of 25. Colton Cowser. Gold Gunnar Henderson. I'm sure some of you out there watching the stream, if you're there right now especially, you might recognize some of these cards because yes, they did come from you. When I first saw this, I was a huge fan. I love the black shimmer. So these are from the Panini VIP packs. 7 out of 8 right here. But a huge fan of this card. Beavers jersey, Adley autograph before he changed it to his new autograph. One of his first cards that he did autograph, actually. I think the very first ones are out of the Upper Deck product, the Metal Universe. But I love this card. When I saw this, I immediately bought it. I was like, nope, need it. I know that it's not part of a set, but black shimmer in an OSU Beavers uniform with an autograph. Huge, huge fan of this card. Also from 3 and 2, right here. Gunnar Henderson. 6 out of 12 gold. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, somewhere it must be in that other box because I took it out possibly for grading. But I have a Colton Cowser green, numbered to 5, from the same product here. So I also have this one. I love those VIP things. They're really, really cool. 3 and 2. The theme continues. Grayson Rodriguez. Super cool patch. Nice little autograph here. 9 out of 49. Gunnar Henderson auto. Took forever to get a Gunnar Henderson auto. He originally didn't sign, so he had a bunch of redemptions, things like that. Then we finally got some autographs of him. I had to get this one. I saw it. Bowman's Best this year, or 2023. Gunnar auto right there. You can barely see it. I don't know why. I mean, this is on card. I don't know why they didn't have a white spot like they normally do, because it does say it is guaranteed by Panini. It's kind of cool because they didn't make a special place for it, but it is just hard to see. So black ink, black part of the card. Why they did that, I don't know, but kind of unique. So this is 25 out of 25. Jackson Holiday Flawless got this. Hello, Rasani. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks, NJH. I will take a look at all the orders that are coming in right now. I do see a few orders coming through, so thank you if you are jumping into some spots. I'll go back to the list and finish that after this here. But Jackson Holiday, on-card Flawless, 19 out of 20. Finally, he broke out of his slump. He is batting again, 300 in the minors again. These are part of the Topps 100. Thought these were really cool cards. This is not the one that I was thinking. So I got this one. This was his first one. And I also got another one of his, which was the same creator as this card. I think this card is awesome. I love the little banner, the writing here, the Orioles in the background, Topps 100, Luke Westman. Super cool card. Got an Adley of this one also, and I thought that was the one I grabbed, but I guess not. Hey, Kane. Kane Train, welcome in. Coming from Philly WizKids. On card Adley. Right there, out of tier 1. 120 out of 149. Super cool. The last two coming from RGL. 41 out of 50. Gold Adley. Topps Finest right here. Nice little rookie. And out of Prism, Jackson Holiday Auto, which I wanted to get this one graded, but if you can see the auto is not on here, I might still grade the card. Well, I probably will still grade the card. Definitely will not grade the auto because that is not a 10, but pretty cool. So that for now are at least a few of the nicer ones from my PC. Let me take a look at the orders here. So baseball is down to 7. I'm excited for this one too. I really think that this is going to be a fun way to do it. Because rather than paying just like if it was 10 spot, it would cost twice the price pretty much. But this way, you at least have a chance. You can get randomed into either Washington or the Yankees, one of those team lists, but then you still have a chance with either of those left side serials to anybody can get the card. So 10 of you will be on the National side, 10 of you will be on the Yankee side. Any of you have a chance to get the hit. So it's not just a couple people everybody who's in the break has a chance to hit something big, and I really hope we do. But I think it'll be a fun break. Thanks, VGK. I know the feeling, Emma. The first few that I sent out, it was really hard because I was like, but I don't want to send those. What if I send those and like then they're not going to be with me anymore? It is sad. I know the feeling. But I was, especially because I got really worried. I don't know if you guys remember watching the video, but when we first sent them out, something happened. They said they got delivered, but then they changed it and they said wasn't delivered. Then it kept saying that they were at one location, but that location said no. And so then they found the package. Then it finally, like a week later, like we were panicking, like, no, those were our good ones. Like those were the first ones we wanted graded. But a week later, we finally got an update that they had the package and they finally delivered it correctly. And like, we were definitely relieved, but we just, more than anything, we just wanted those cards back at that point. I was terrified. I was like, I just sent those off and you don't know where they are? Like, you can definitely, we paid insurance on them, but I was like, I don't want that. I don't want to get paid for them. I want the cards back. Oh, nice, Rasani. Oh, they definitely were, Emma. We were, both of us had cards in there that we were doing for our PC, and we were absolutely terrified. Like, where did our cards go? And some of those are not replaceable. Like, a couple of those we've had, or I did send a one of one off in that too. Like, you can't replace that. That's just, it's out there. There's a card and there is no other one. There's no way to replace that thing. So this time when we graded, part of the reason for going to the show, I took them to who we wanted to send, depending on which cards they were. We dropped them off right at the location at the card show. I was absolutely not going to risk it again, sending them in the mail. So we dropped them off at the card show, said, here, you have them. I know they're not hanging out there in the mail now. I feel so much better. Things have gone so much smoother this time. Slowly getting updates in the process of those cards. But yeah, it was crazy, crazy, crazy. For a week it did, Jerry. But then thankfully it got found, and I don't, like, it just, the updating on it was really weird. It kept saying it was here, and then it was going to Texas, and then back to Oregon, and then to Texas and California. I was like, what is happening? Are any of these actually updated? And why are they sending it like that? That's just really crazy. So it took an extra week. We were both panicked, but they eventually got it to the right place, and we got everything back. But I think it's, we very much remember that. Like, this is not a good experience. So I'm assuming it was just USPS, but I honestly don't know what happened. And at this point, I'm just relieved we got everything back that we sent. That's true, Emma. Very true. I see a couple more orders. Let me take a look here. We're definitely down to the wire here. If you want your spots, make sure you get them now. Not too many to go. 6 spots, I think. Yep, 6 spots. That's for the baseball one. We do have a few left for basketball, which I mean, it'd be awesome if we could run baseball and basketball today. I would love to run the Crown Royale break. See if we can pull somebody the green Wimby Kaboom. That'd be super cool. Hey, Wiggy. So far, so good. How are you? VGK on this break, you get, well, you don't really get teams. So let me show you again here. I'm going to go actually to this screen so I can better explain it. But there's two left side serial breaks. So one of them, the blue team here, 10 of you are going to be part of the blue team. So you'll have these 15 teams essentially. You get the numbered hits for those teams. 10 of you will be on the red team. And then you will have these teams. So the Yankees over here, Washington on the blue team. But then you have all of these other teams as well. So it's two left side serial breaks as well as the random built in. I thought it would be really fun and it would give more people a chance to hit, while at the same time reducing the cost. Because if I did a regular 10 or left side serial, the prices would have been double per spot. And I figured with 20 spots, it's not too bad, but all of you have a chance. I mean, you might get a spot here and here if you got multiple. You might be 2 spots on one side, have a little higher chance to get a Dylan Cruz hit or a Lombard hit. I just thought it would be fun. Now, of course, there will be a chance to trade. So if you get the number 1 spot for the Yankees, say, let's say you're part of the red team, you get Yankees number 1 right here, but you don't really want the Yankees. You want Washington, so maybe you want to trade for a spot over here. Do you want to trade the 1 spot? I think it would be fun. So I figured I'd give you guys an opportunity, just one, to get into it a little bit cheaper, but who knows? You also not only get the team, but you still have to have that team hit in the break. Do you think this break's going to have Washington hit? Is it going to have the Yankees hit? Or maybe each box will have each team. Who knows? I just think it'll be fun. I don't know. I like to change things up. I like to keep it interesting, make it fun. Should be exciting. Hey, Kendrick. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. How about you? And then basketball. This is the star product right here. 1 of 1 green Kaboom, Victor Wembanyama. I'm pretty sure it's in this box. I cannot confirm, however, but I'm pretty sure it's in here. Dylan Cruz for Washington, George Lombard for the Yankees is going to be the big one. Those are by far the top 2 products, I would say. Prospects, I mean. You have, I think there's about 6 that are pretty good named. Like, oh yeah, these are the prospects you want. So it's not a super loaded class, but at least out of those top 2, those are definitely the chases, and there are quite a few other people to go for too. And the thing with Bowman, you never know. They might be the prospect chase, but you could have the number 10 prospect, and then in a couple of years, they're the number 1 prospect, and now you have their first, which you got for $20. Who knows? Oh, for sure. But it's fun, right? But that's the other reason I wanted to do this kind of a break for baseball, is because it's easier to split the teams. So if you missed out earlier, like I said, the blue team and the red team, as far as prices, if it was to be a PYT break, the teams are equally split. So one side is equal to the other. Of course, Washington being on the blue team. Some of the other teams are not as big of chases as some of the others on the red team, but Because the Yankees are part of the red team, there wasn't a huge difference. You just have maybe a few more chases on the red team and then the blue team for now. But like I said, you wait a year, maybe some of the prospects on the blue team now are suddenly number one. Yeah, and then Skeens, I think he's actually debuting tomorrow, right, VGK? I think Skeens' debut is tomorrow, so that'll be a really exciting game. Throwing 102, like, if it's at least on TV, I do plan to watch it. We'll see if we get to watch it, but at least I can see some replays, so that'll be exciting. But if he does really well, just expect his cards to go like crazy. I know JML hit a gold auto out of one of my breaks, and so he got that graded recently. That card, if I remember correctly, he got a 10, but I'm sure that one will be worth quite a bit coming up. Is that the mail? Oh, guys, we got more mail. Huh, there we go. Surprises! I see a few more orders coming in here. If you are getting your spots, thanks for hopping in. We are down to four spots to go. And then feel free if you want to hop in basketball too. We will do this. We still have some time. We got VGK right after, but we have some time that we can do the basketball break right after this baseball if you want to get some spots in basketball too. Oh, wow, awesome. Okay, thank you, Emma. Everybody put a little Emma goat in the chat. That's awesome of you. Thank you, Emma. There are lots of spots available for the break credit. My plan for this one, so there's 50 spots. I put up quite a few more just to do a big store credit giveaway. We'll sell as many as we can from that, and at the end, we'll just do one person will win half of it, so 50-50 split. But as you see here, Emma is giving away a spot in the baseball break. So 4 spots to go. If you do buy a spot in there, Emma is giving that to one of you in the break. Thank you, Emma. Four spots left. Let's show you what we got. So far, this is who we have. Emma giving a spot to somebody in the break here. If you already got your spot in the break, good luck. There are 4 spots left to try to win a second one. courtesy of Emma. Here. Right, Emma? If you guys still have not gone to check out Alan, what he hit yesterday too, I mean, he's super supportive. Alan, first of all, awesome member of the community. Just always hitting, always supporting all of the breakers from what I can tell, just getting in and getting a spot, maybe two, but just super supportive member of the community. And if you have not seen what he hit in Shy Stream, got a really nice card there. So I wish I could tell you where it was. I don't remember, or otherwise I would tell you, but he does just seem to crush it all the time. Thank you, Wiggy, hopping in. Nate. How's it going, Clint? Thank you for hopping in. Thanks for joining us. I do too. I need to figure out. I mean, I guess my streams usually only have one or two breaks, anyways, at this point. But for the future, I do want to know how he does that so that I can separate them out and you guys can just, rather than having all this other filler stuff in between, the break will be posted from start to finish and you guys can just watch the break. So I do need to ask him and figure out how he does that because I am curious and it would be nice to just, here's the break from start to finish, random teams, breaks, and then the review. And that would be that break channel. Would be awesome. I like it, NJH. Good motivation there. Thank you, Johnny, for hopping in. Good luck if you do get your spots here. Emma is giving one away. There are only 2 spots left, so you are running out of chances. But Emma is giving away a full spot to somebody who buys into the break here. Your 1 spot could turn into 2. Thank you, Kendrick. That's good to know, Wiggy. So, because see, I thought that if I hit the stop recording, then it would not record any of this video, or that stream wouldn't be there. Like the stream would go down. So I guess we'll have to mess with that. Like I'll do a trial stream or something, and we'll see what we can put together for that. Maybe a random tiny little break for somebody and or some of you, and I'll try to run it like that, but I have not been sure how that all worked. So but yeah, just trying to think about hitting stop recording during the middle of the stream. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I know, but because of the fact that the stream is there, I still want to be able to edit too. So to try to have to hit stop recording and then have an extra video, I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I like things to be easy and concise and organized. So that's just why I was like, do I want that many extra too? Nice. I hear baseball is sold out. Kendrick getting one more and NJH getting one more. Thank you all for getting that filled. And good luck. Let me show you the list here. So this is what we have. Zenial for 2, Rasani for 1, MG the Game for 2, Kendrick C for 2, John N for 1, Alan V for 2, VJK for 1, NJH for 2, Nutty Nate for 1, Kent P for 1, Emma with the giveaway spot going to one of you in the break here, Wiggy for 1, Johnny Cards for 1, Kendrick and NJH for another. So, yeah, good luck. Let's copy your names. Have to make sure to take out Emma's name here. Emma, I'm sure you don't want to win your spot, or maybe you do. I could leave your name in there, and if you are the winner, I could just give it back to you. Do you want that? Let's go to the race page. Okay. I mean, it could be fun, right? All right, your name is out. Everyone else in the break here has a chance to win a second spot. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So good luck. Everybody thank Emma one more time for giving away a spot here. Here we go. Kendrick out to a quick start. Alan V out to a quick start too. Taking the early lead. I see Zenial staying up top. Who's fallen back? I see VGK. I see Kendrick. Kendrick making a small push. There's John. NJH coming up fast. NJH, congratulations. There you go, NJH, courtesy of Emma. Okay, so here's our names list now. NJH taking that spot. We will copy the names over and run a random. The top 10 names are going to be on the blue team. The bottom 10 names on the red team. We'll copy those over into your serial numbers here, and then we will run a random for your names once again, and then a random for the number. And after that, you guys can talk trades and we'll get to going. The basketball break is still up there on the website if you all are interested. We can run that one. We have more recon, some select, revolution, and of course the big chase, the kaboom hunt. But let's get these names copied over and figure out who goes to what team. Six times. Yes, Nutty Nate. So after we figure out which teams and which numbers you're on, you can definitely trade between teams. If you get Washington side and you want the Yankee side, you can trade numbers. You can trade those spots, whatever you want. Everything is open. So good luck. Here we go. 6 times. For top 10 going to the blue team. Good luck. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? NJH, every single one of yours. Are you going for Dylan Cruz? Because, wow, NJH, you get 4. But top 10 here going on the blue team, bottom 10 going to the red team. Show you the list again. So this is who we have, blue team and red team. NJH very much on the Washington side. Absolutely crazy. All 4 spots going on that side. So you have a pretty good chance. If there's a Washington box here, you have a very good chance. Crazy, crazy. So that's the list. Now we'll start with the blue team. Blue team random is going to be first, and we will random the names first. Then we'll do the numbers, and then we'll do the same thing for the red team. At that point, you guys all can talk trades. Copy here. Ooh, 16 times. There we go. But you can always trade for the Yankee spots too. 16 times. Here we go. Last time. NJH up top, down to Wiggy at the bottom. And we will copy the numbers over, 0 through 9. We will run that one 16 times as well. Actually, we've been doing random. Might as well keep it random. So we'll find out. We will see how many times we go, but there's just the list just to make sure. Go back to the random page. Complete opposite 4 times. There we go. Hey, good morning, Samantha. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for joining us. 4 times. 5 up top down to 2 at the bottom. So far, this is what we have. I will go over everything at the end. Just going to make sure you guys can see that right now. Let's go ahead and random the red team spots. Head back over there. Eight times. Good luck. Here we go. Alan V up top, down to MG at the bottom. Now we will random the numbers here. Good luck all. In case you guys don't know, and I haven't said before, I cannot even explain to you how much easier this is on a laptop. It is insane. It's so much easier. Hopefully it makes everything so much easier for you all to watch. Just kind of seeing the stream, I feel like it flows so much better. But here we go. 9 times, going for your numbers. Good luck. Last time. Of course, I had a feeling. Of course, 1 spot up top, 7 spot at the bottom. Could anybody have imagined anything different? Going to Alan V. Alan with the red number 1. Let me organize these for you. So blue team. Oops, let me get back here. Blue team, Kendrick with spots 0 and 1. Wiggy with spot 2, NJH with spot 3, Kendrick with spot 4, NJH with 5, 6, and 7, Alan V with 8, and Nutty Nate with 9. On the red team, we have John N with 0, Alan V with 1, VGK with 2, Zennial with 3, Johnny Cards with 4, Rasani with 5, MG the Game with 6 and 7, Kent P with 8, and Zennial with 9. If you want to talk trades, feel free. If you want to trade the 1 spots, there you go. But I'll let you talk for a little bit. Do you want to trade your Washington side for the Yankees side? You want to trade for one of the other teams? I mean, I would still be going for Baltimore if it was me, so I would be going on the blue team. But you guys talk trades. I'll give you a couple minutes here, and then we will run the break. That was what I was hoping, Emma. It was hard for me too. So I'm glad you guys like this. It makes everything so much easier, so much smoother on my end too. I could only imagine that it was better for you, but yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, Kill Switch, this I actually got this at a pretty good deal because somebody bought this setup and then returned it because for whatever reason it was too much for them, I guess. So as soon as I saw this, it popped up that morning. I was like, "Oh, look what just appeared." And so I had to jump on it. That is a very good question, Rasani. And that will just be randomed at the end, I guess, to whatever team it is. We'll have to do that because I forgot to add those onto here. So at this point, if it's one of the red team players, the red team will be random between those 10. If it's a blue team player, it'll be random between the blue team side because I did not add the letters here. Yeah, I think so, but yeah, exactly, because the autos are the letters, so that's going to have to be a random. Hopefully we can get a numbered auto, but if not, we should only have one or possibly two randoms to do. I'm going to have to go check that out because I don't know what you guys are talking about. The thread ripper? I'm going to have to look at it. No, great question though, Orasami. I thought about doing that and then I forgot to put that on here. So now you guys see what it is and we're just going to have to do that. I do not, VGK. I have no idea. So now I'm going to have to go check it out. I don't see any trades though, so here are the lists. Let's go ahead and get things going. Hey, Alexandra. Thanks for hopping in. Let's just get a super. I mean, I really want to see a Bowman Superfractor, and if it happens to be of Dylan Cruz, that would be awesome. That would, of course, be going to Kendrick. Maybe we'll get, I don't know why Jason Dominguez is on here and not George Lombard, but maybe we would get either of those Yankees players. That, of course, would go to Alan V. But I just want to see a super. Let's make it happen. Good luck. That basketball break, again, is still up there. Spots are available. So while we are running this one, if you want to get some spots into that basketball chase to go for the Wimby Kaboom, good luck. It'd be awesome if we could run 2 breaks on a day. That would be super exciting. But here we go. So he's a gaming streamer. Could be why. Altuve. I don't know if you guys want me to power rip this. Do you want me to go pack by pack? We don't really have a rush because at this point, basketball is not sold out, but if you're in the break, let me know. What do you guys think? Altuve, Autos, Zach Geloff, Anthony Volpe. The other thing that I didn't put on there, a lot of people aren't sending the base. Everything that's open into here right now will be sent out, including the paper. If you don't want the paper, just let me know. Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. That's part of the blue team. Going to 5 in JH. Abraham Nunez, Augustin Ramirez, Raylan Heredia, Dylan Head. Going to the 9 spot on San Diego, also the blue team, and Travis Honeyman. Going to the 6th spot on the blue team. That was a blue team pack right there. Kodai Senga, Tyler Soderstrom, Corbin Burns, now an Oriole, Julio Rodriguez, going to the Mets, Bowman first autograph. So that is AB. Of course, this one is not numbered. So this is part of the blue team. That'll be random between the 10 spots at the end. So blue team, this is going to one of you. Where did I just put all the top loaders? Somewhere. Colin Houck. So, John, the red team list, all the teams that are part of that are on up top on the screen. And then the blue teams, so both sides have 15 teams. And that is how they are split. Colin Houck, Mac Horvath, Brock Porter, Kemp Alderman going to Miami, 2 spot, that's part of the red team. Jet Williams going to the Mets at the 4 spot, going to Kendrick. Now, I tried to make it a little bigger so that you guys could see that easier, but if I did that, not everything would fit on the screen. So this is kind of the best I could make it look. Kyle Schwarber, Bo Bichette, Matt Olson, Colton Cowser, nice. Power up for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. John, that's kind of what I've been seeing. Hobby and blasters, from what I have seen, seem like the best versions. Jumbo seems like the worst version, and then the retail box is kind of somewhere around the same as Hobby, from what I've seen. But blasters this year, they have been insane. So going to the 9, Spencer Jones on the red team. Yeah, that from what I've seen, same thing. And it hasn't been very impressive. Douglas Glod, Jacob Gonzalez, Tony Blanco going to Casey, Carson Rockfort going to the 3 spot on the red team, Brooks Lee going to the 3 spot on the red team. Oh, me too. I wish I could find some here. I did have to make a special order to get some because they are, well, around here we don't have any. That's number 1, but Yeah, the blasters for Bowman this year look amazing. Kyle Harrison, Junior Caminero, Max Scherzer, Noelvi Marte, going to the Yankees, George Lombard, AI, going to the 9 spot. Diego Benitez, Kyle Teal, Bryce Eldridge, Jacob Burke first, going to the White Sox and the 6th spot, red team. And Camilo Diaz, Houston, going to the 5 spot. That is the blue team. All of the Bowman first, especially the chrome, will be sleeved. So no worries there. But to save time right now, unless it's a refractor or numbered or anything in between, we are just going to set them to the side. Christian Yelich, Freddie Freeman, Bobby Witt Jr., Francisco Alvarez, top 100, Samuel Basallo. That's a nice one for the blue team. Going to the 2 spot, Wiggy. I really hope that we can see a spotlight here. They are actually case hits this year, which is kind of exciting, but kind of unfortunate. I loved collecting those sets just because the cards are awesome. But now being a case hit, you can't get them for as cheap. But they're still so, so nice. Alan Castro, Dylan Cruz first. So the top first, actually all of the paper first, everything is going to have a sleeve. But probably these top ones, we'll try to get the top loaders too. But there you go, Dylan Cruz, paper first. Samuel Basallo, David Guzman first, going to the Blue Jays, 4 spots. That's the red team. And Michael Arroyo going to the 7 spot in the Mariners on the red team. Andrew Abbott, Luis Robert, Alexander Canario, Johan Rojas, Juan Soto, Antonio Anderson, JD Gonzalez, Estuar Suero, Kyle Teal, the 8 spot, Boston blue team, and Cole Young to the 2 spot on the red team. That pack was kind of weird. We didn't get the chrome or insert early on. Indy Rodriguez, Mason Wynn, Carlos Correa, Trey Turner, Brewers Brock Wilken. So this is going to the 7 spot on the red team. That is MG. Herman Ramirez, Luke Adams, Enrique Bradfield, Roman Anthony, Colt Emerson to Seattle to the 0 spot, and Hyu Lee to Detroit going to the 5 spot. That is the blue team. Plenty of spots available for the basketball break if you guys want to get spots on there. I could run another break of this baseball if you guys want another baseball break like this. I could also do this version in a PYT. So rather than randoming between blue and red, I could just put up the spots. You guys could choose if you want blue or red side. So that's an option too. AJ Smith Schaller, Heston Kierstead, Jordan Walker. I know if Epic's still in here, there you go, Epic. CJ Abrams, Ellie De La Cruz. Going to the red team, Rising Inferno. There we go. Number 1, going to Alan V. Ralphie Velasquez, Kemp Alderman, Enrique Jimenez, Ty Pete, going to the 9 spot on the red team, and Diverson Gutierrez going to the 9 spot on the blue team. For sure, John, for sure. Garrett Cole, Henry Davis, Josh Young, Jordan Alvarez, Spencer Jones. Top 100 going to the 2 spot on the red team, VGK. John Cruz, Daniel Suzik, Ryan Vanderhey, Travis Honeyman, Luke Keishel going to Minnesota, 2 spot on the red team, and Trey Morgan going to the 6 spot on the red. Marco Luciano, Manny Machado, Jose Ramirez, Jose Rodriguez, Jordan Lawler on the AI, going to the 5 spot on the blue team, NJH, Dylan Head, Max Anderson, Ramon Landeta, Abraham Nunez going to the 6 spot, Xavier Isaac going to the 3 spot on the red team. Yes, these are hobby, John. Sandy Alcantara, Ronald Acuna. I see a green here. Jordan Adams, Luis Arias. For the Orioles, I see a green. Heston Kierstead, Rookie of the Year. Very nice. Going to the 4 spot, Kendrick. That's a nice one right there. I'm a fan for sure. Anthony Skull. Jadir Arinamo. Hopefully that's close. Chase Davis. Jared Cerna. Going to the 8 spot for the Yankees. Going to Kent. Jackson Churio. Going to the 0 spot. Going to John. Last pack of the first half of the box here. First box. Jason Dominguez. Adley Rushman. Very nice. Jordan Lawler. Corey Seager. The first is a little low. You did get a green. Yoandy Morales. I do like this year that for these green lunars, even though they're not numbered, at least it stands out a little bit more, so you can tell it's a parallel. That's a nice change in my opinion. Not quite who we were going for with Washington, but go into the 2 spot, go into Wiggy. Kendall George, Mike Bove, Carson Weisenhut, and Daniel Susick going to the A's, Oakland. Red team, 2 spot, and Roman Anthony for the 2 spot again. Aaron Judge, Quinn Priester, Bryce Harper, Blake Snell, Colt Emerson going to the 9 spot, Zennial. On the red team, Braden Taylor, Nazon Zanatello, Brandon Maea, Enrique Bradfield going to the 9 spot. On the blue team, and Colson Montgomery going to the 8 spot on the red team. So another reason that I wanted to do this kind of style is because I feel like, as far as Bowman goes, everybody will get something. It might not be crazy, but you should at least all, I'm hoping with this anyway, get chrome hits, refractor hits, things like that. Instead of spreading it between all of the teams, that was kind of my thinking. So we'll see how it works out. If we have to make changes, we will, but I thought this would be pretty fun. Fernando Tatis, Evan Carter, Curtis Mead, Vladimir Guerrero. I do see a mini diamond here. A first for Atlanta going to the red team. Isaiah Drake. Number 1 going to Alan V. Adrian Santana, Ty Pete, Luis Angel Acuna, Johnny Farmelo going to the 7 spot, and Roderick Arias going to the 0 spot for the red team. Young-Hoo Lee, Kyle Tucker, Sal Frelick, Clayton Kershaw, another rookie here for Boston going to the blue team. Cedanye Rafaela going to the 5 spots. NJH. Nice, John. Now, if I can get enough blasters, my plan today was to try to get a retail box and a couple blasters to put it in with this, but I couldn't find a place anywhere local that had them. That was my only shot. For the orders, I just kind of have to wait, which is unfortunate. Being on the West Coast, we don't get things as early as a lot of places, so somewhere out there, the package is on the way, but I couldn't put them in this break, which is, I'm kind of sad, really. Like, I was really excited for Bowman, and I was hoping to get the retail box or blasters or both into this break as well, but I couldn't make it happen. Nazon Zanatello and Garrett Forrester going to the 8 spot for Pittsburgh, the blue team. Yeah, that seems to be normal, John. I think West Coast just gets everything later for whatever reason. Just how it works. Christian Encarnacion Strand, Dansby Swanson, Jordan Westberg, Gavin Williams, Yeah, my plan is to get as many of those as I can and try to, I mean, we'll see what I can get. Eventually, I'm assuming I'll be able to find cases of them. Right now, I can't find cases, but we'll see what I can get and at least just put those out there because like you said too, blasters absolutely seem to be the version to go for this year. Going to Texas, AI, Sebastian Walcott going to the 2-spot, Kent or Wiggy on the blue team. David Guzman, Yandy Morales, Luis Guanipa, Herman Ramirez, 3, and Sabin Ceballos going to the 0 spot for the red team. Slade Ciccone, Mazataka Yoshida, Mike Trout, Alex Verdugo, Kemp Alderman going to Miami. That's the red team, 5 spot, going to Rassani. Luke Keishel, Esmil Valencia, Max Wagner, Brian Acuna, Anthony Skull going to 7 on the blue team, going to NJH, and Cole Foster with San Francisco going to the 3 spot. That is also the blue team. Sure, keep that one out. Don't want to forget to random that one. Jose Tena, Everson Pereira, Spencer Steer, Nick Lofton. We have a wave here going to Seattle, so this is somebody on the red side. First Bowman, Aiden Smith, 389 out of 399, going to Zennial. There you go, Zennial. Where did I put those top loaders? I don't know. I'm losing my mind, guys. Losing my mind. Colt Emerson, Johnny Farmello, Tony Ruiz, Raylan Heredia, going to the 6th spot for the Phillies. Blue team, and Cam Collier going to the 3 spot for the red team. Yeah, Optic Football, I do have a couple of those blasters coming as well. Hopefully I can run a break with those for you. I was hoping they would be here too, but so far not really. But I don't even think the first off the line for Optic Football has dropped yet too. So for a while, buy those Optic retail football plasters. Those are going to hold value. I know they're, well, as far as I remember, maybe I'm incorrect, but I don't know if you can get numbered downtowns out of the blasters. I haven't seen any. Usually it's just the base, but before this year, you also could not get international blasters or international downtowns or Super Bowl downtowns. This year you can, and this year you can get gold vinyls. Can you get numbered downtowns? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. That might still be a hobby thing. We'll just have to see, I guess. Nolan Arenado, Johan Rojas, Juan Soto, Owen White, going to Texas, Evan Carter, blue team, spot number 2. Right, Johnny? Walter Jenkins, Cooper Pratt, Jerniche Valdez, Augustin Ramirez going to the Yankees, number 5, red team. Brian Acuna going to the Twins, number 4, also the red team. First box, we have 5 packs left. Adolis Garcia, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Francisco Lindor, Jazz Chisholm, pink going to Seattle, 41 out of 299, Johnny Farmello. Going to Allen doesn't miss, 41. That one is just a paper card. Paul Skeens. There's that guy. Blake Mitchell. Jet Williams. Ryan Vanderhey. Going to the 5 spot for San Francisco, NJH. Blue team, Yanquil Fernandez. Going to the 0 spot, Colorado. That is the red team. One more box after this. If you guys want to keep going, let's see if we can sell out the basketball this week. If not, I should have Bowman retail by then. I'll do another break like this one, and we can run that. I'll have some blasters. I'll do a retail box. Keep some of the hobby, and we can do it like this again, or if you just want to do a 27 team, we could do a draft. You guys let me know what you would prefer, but tons of options. Austin Wells, Mookie Betts, Riley Green, Pete Crow Armstrong, Enrique Bradfield going to the 1 spot. Oh, that's awesome, Clinton. Thanks for sharing. Robert Kalaz, Aiden Miller, Homer Bush Jr. I remember when Homer Bush started playing. Adrian Santana going to the 1 spot for the red team. Termar Johnson, 4 spot for the blue team. 3 more here, and then we'll get to the second box. Justin Verlander, Ellie De La Cruz, Michael Harris, Corbin Carroll, Paul Skeens, AI. This one is going to the 5 spot on the red team, NJH. Capri Ortiz, Filippo Dituri, Roderick Arias, Esmil Valencia, 5 spot for Houston, going to the blue team, and Jackson Merrill for San Diego, going to the blue team, also the 5. Christopher Morel, Zadania Rafaela, Rafael Devers, Chris Bryant, James Wood going to Washington, power up prospect, 4 spot on the blue team, Kendrick. Carlos Sanchez, Brooks Brannon, Drew Jones, Tony Ruiz, Kansas City on the 0 spot. Rainer Arias on the 7 spot going to the blue team. Gunnar Henderson here. Shohei Ohtani. Samad Taylor. Pete Alonso. Man, Seattle. Another green looter going to the 0 spot, John N. There you go, John. Jackson Merrill, Johan Fran Garcia, Jared Cerna, Termar Johnson, Douglas Glod, one spot with Atlanta, and Marcelo Meyer with the 4 spots. Hey, Jeff. How's it going? Thanks for hopping in and showing some support. That was the first box. Let's get into the second one here. This one I will go through the paper a little bit faster, just because I think we've seen most of them by now, but I will go over the chrome hits. Just kind of scroll through the paper ones here, because most of these at this point are just going to be duplicates. Chase DeLauder going to the Guardians. 9 spot for the red team. Aiden Miller. Couple firsts here. Yolan Cespedes going to Boston, the 9 spot. That's the blue team. Jackson Merrill again. Getting a sleeve for this one. This one shouldn't actually be too bad, Emma, because, I mean, yeah, the teams are split, but one reason I was okay with doing the paper here for the Bowman is because this is a left side serial, so it's just the numbers. That should make it a lot easier. I won't always send the paper Bowman, but coming out early, brand new product, there are some people like myself who actually like to build the sets, and so I figured I would send these out. We do have a mini diamond going to the Rockies side. Red team. Kelvin Hidalgo, 59 out of 299 on the auto. So we do only have to random 1 autograph. That's nice. It's a nice looking autograph right there. But seriously, where did I put all of the top loaders? Guys, I don't know what I did. I'm still losing my mind. Just gonna open some new ones because I don't want to keep these just sitting out here, especially that auto. I know I just got a whole bunch of them out. I don't know where I put them. Not enough coffee this morning. That's pretty nice. Also, let me know. I mean, opening week, Bowman, it is a numbered autograph. Pretty nice auto, too. I don't know much about this guy. Is this a one-touch? Born in 05. Crazy, crazy. So, was a free agent, but let me know. Do you guys think I need that in a one-touch? Go. Much better. Detroit, Sanchez, Cole Young. So Brock Wilkin going to the 8 spot on the red team. And Arias going to the 7th spot on the blue team. Go through these really quickly. San Diego, Samuel Zavia going to the 2 spot for the blue team. Gonzalez, 5 spot, and Meyer, 4 spots. Just want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in, hanging out. If you got your spots here, thanks for getting a couple spots. We do have basketball up as well, so that's another option. If that one is not going today, that will always go next week. By then, I will have more of the Blasters retail to do for Bowman too. I will do another Bowman break, and I'll try to get the letters up for that one. Colson Montgomery, AI. Thank you, Rasani. JD Gonzalez going to the 1 spot. Colson Montgomery. Just go through these quickly again. Hurston Waldrop going to Atlanta, the 8th spot on the red team. Jared Dickey, 9th spot on the red team. Roderick Arias on the 0 spot. Steve on here. $25. Crazy. Good looking card. He has a nice auto too. Carlos Sanchez to the 5 spot on the red team, and Forrester to the 8 spot on the blue team. All right, guys, who's ready for a superfractor here? 4 spots for the Mets. That's the blue team. Alan Castro, 4 spot for blue team, and Brock Vredenberg to the 2 spot on the red team. Need a super. Let's make it happen. That would be absolutely huge. Bowman opening week too to pull a super here. That's because they are not, Johnny. They are doing really terribly. PSA 9 is like the new PSA 8 pretty much. Sometimes they're even selling for less than the raw cards. So I think it's kind of crazy. The PSA 8s used to be the standard for price the same as raw, but now PSA 9 sometimes sells for less than raw cards. It's crazy. It's kind of sad to see, but at the same time, I'm kind of thinking about if I can get enough other things sold, depending on players, just buying a bunch of PSA 9, because in the future I would believe that they would go up, but we'll see. Going to the Cubs, we have a little cracked ice thing. Matt Shaw going to the 0 spot. That would be Kendrick C. There you go, Kendrick. Yeah, I am kind of sad. Like, part of it is because so many people are grading base cards, just regular old chrome, regular paper base too. Everybody is grading everything right now, so there's just this huge rush of things being graded, which is really driving the price down. Definitely makes me sad, but what can you do too? Wagner going to the 8th spot on the blue team, and I know that'll go to Alan's PC. Justin Crawford, 7 on the blue team. See, I've always just graded what I thought, like numbered cards, rare things like that. Of course, I just showed you my Orioles PC with the Topps paper, Gunnar and Adley, but I figured I'd just grade it for SGC for $9. Other than that submission, though, it's really kind of, I save grading for cards that are actually that are not going to be my PC. Numbered cards, rare inserts, or refractors, things like that. But usually don't grade any base things because it's kind of pointless. Unless it's going to go to your PC and you just want it to be protected forever. Nolan Chanel going to the 9 spot for the blue team. Gonzalez, 1 spot for the red team, and DePaula, 2 spot for the red team. Ethan Salas going to blue team, number 4. Eldridge and Sim, so 4 spot and 4 spot. And you can always put it in a team bag, do a top loader team bag. I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's just a chrome or just a paper base, things like that, there's not a lot of point to get it graded. But like I said, SGC just started doing that $9 thing, which is, well, that's literally the only reason I graded those Topps cards. But there's so many of those. It's really quite pointless. Wyatt Langford going to the 9 spot on the blue team. John Cruz, Yankees, number 7, MG. And Guanipa to the 8, Kent. There we go. Rainer Arias going to the Giants, 229 out of 499. Going to Nutty Nate. Yeah, a lot of, and that's kind of how my PC is too, Clinton. If I am putting it in my PC, I use One Touches not only because of cost and just that, but these are so much smaller, so you can put so many more cards and just hold them in a stack or a box so much easier. That's why I do it. Unless it's like a super high-end card, then I'll get that one graded. But yeah, most of my PC is actually just in top loaders. There we go. Dylan Cruz on the chrome. Going to the 3 spot, NJH. That for sure is a good one, especially opening week of Bowman. I have actually not seen very many of these, and I've been in case breaks. So there you go. Bowman Chrome Dylan Cruz. Roman Anthony, Power Up Prospect, going to the 3 spot on the blue team. Right, Emma? Bryce Matthews, Houston, going to the 9 spot, blue team. And Drew Jones, going to the 0 spot on the blue team. Jackson Churio, Rising Inferno, going to Milwaukee, red team 0, going to John N. Hey, man, Jim. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Hopefully work went well. John Wimmer, 8 spot, going to the red team, or blue team, I mean. And Rock Riggio, 0 spot on the red team. Dylan Cruz, top 100. He's coming out. He is coming out to play. Going to the 4 spot, Kendrick C. Aardvark nacho fries? What is that, Emma? Now I have to go look it up. Tommy Troy, 6 spot, blue team, and Dernish Valdez, 7 spot, blue team. Almost there at 2 o'clock. VGK is starting on his stream. If you guys have not, make sure you go give him a follow and a like and tune in. Drew Jones on the AI, 7 spot for blue team. Hey, Kate. Thanks for hopping in. Brooks Brannon and Brian Acuna. Rookie Noelvi Marte. This is going to the 4 spot on the red team, Johnny Cards. Ronnie Hernandez, 2 spot, and Yanquil Fernandez. Those sound really good. I see a Bowman first for Washington on the Lunar. There it is. That is one of the cards we are chasing. Not numbered. Going to the 3 spot, NJH. Dylan Cruz is coming out now. He is making his appearance. There you go, NJH. This one actually looks pretty good. Maybe it's a little bottom heavy, but left to right, Not too bad. Pretty good condition. There you go, NJH, if you want to send that one off for grading. Dylan Cruz. Miles Naylor for Oakland, the 6 spot, and Tamara Johnson, 4 spot. Hey, Josh. Austin Riley, Chanel, Jordan Lawler. Rookie of the Year favorite, going to Arizona. Blue team, the 7 spot, NJH. NJH has just started to hit. I mean, with 4 spots, you would think so, but took a little bit to get warmed up, and now he's just rolling. 2 spot for the Brewers, red team. And 1 spot for Washington, Kendrick. See a blue paper here for the Yankees. Instead of first, it's a rookie, Everson Pereira. Pretty cool team color card right here for the Yankees, going to the 7 spot. MG the Game, 237 out of 499. I know it's a nice color, Emma. Especially on a Yankees card too. Good looking card. 237 out of 499. Rhett Lauder going to the red team, spot number 7, MG. Colton Ledbetter and Maui Ahuna, 6 spot. VGK, you gotta get going. It's almost time for you to go live. We got 3 packs to go here. And I'm sure we'll all head over to VGK, follow that up with a night at Hitman Rips. That's a good one too. Arjun Namala for the Blue Jays, going to Toronto on the red team. That one's definitely off center though, unfortunately. Going to the 8 spot, Kent. Carson Weisenhut for the 6 spot on the blue team, and Jace Young, 5 spot on the blue team. You are welcome, VGK. Thanks for hopping in. Drew Jones going to Arizona, 4 on the blue team. Tony Blanco, 2 on the blue team, and Alberto Ruiz going to the 8 on the blue. Blue side is just this second half of the second box just started hitting like crazy. Last pack, here we go. So I personally don't have a prospect that I'm looking for right now, Freeway. I mean, the big ones are Dylan Cruz for Washington and Lombard for the Yankees. I do like Basayo for Baltimore, so I guess technically that would be a prospect, but like it's not a Bowman first or anything like that. Mostly what I'm looking for are the rookie cards of Heston Kjerstad. That's who I'm mostly going for this year. Another lunar for Washington. We already saw one of those. Elijah Green going to the 2 spot. Wiggy. It's just a paper, but it's the first one we saw. George Lombard Jr. To the Yankees 9 spot, going to Zennial. Chase Davis and Emmanuel Bonilla, 0 and 3. All right, let's go over those hits here. We do need to first random off this card. This will go random between the red teams, or I mean the blue teams. Just trolling you all. This will be random between the 10 blue team spots for the Anthony Baptiste autograph Bowman first. Make some space here. So let's go do that. Let me copy those over and then we'll do our recap. So going to somebody on the blue side, Anthony Baptiste. We go to the random page. Twelve times. Good luck, all. Going to Wiggy. Right there, Wiggy. You are going to get Anthony Baptiste. Congrats, Wiggy. Mark that down. So this one, let's just start right here. Anthony Baptiste going to Wiggy. We had an Elijah Green card on the lunar. Arjun Nimala. Iverson Pereira. 237 out of 499. Dylan Cruz lunar. Nice. Dylan Cruz on the top 100. Dylan Cruz first on the chrome. Definitely came out in the second box. So there you go. If you were on Washington side, they seem to get a little bit more than the Yankees this one. Rainer Arias going to the 9 spot on the blue side. Matt Shaw. Aiden Smith going to the 9 spot on the red side. Farmello going to the 1 spot on the red side. Hidalgo, very nice auto, going to the 9 spot on the red side. And then all of these will most likely be in top loaders as well, especially for the first week of Bowman. But lots of just refractors, just nice inserts, things like that. So all of these will go out to you, but thank you for buying a spot into this break. Congrats if you hit. Hey Pathora, thanks for hopping in. Nice little Paul Skeens right there. But these will go in sleeves and top loads. That's the guy I'm looking for. Nice little Ellie right here. And there's George Lombard. So we did get this one. I did forget about that one. Not too bad. We got that George Lombard there as well. So we do have some spots up on the site for basketball if you guys want in. If my plan, I was really hoping my blasters and retail box would come in today so I could add that to this Bowman break. Unfortunately, that did not come in. But next week, I can do something similar. If you guys like this style, I could just do a 27 team, just do a random. Or we could do like a 15 spot draft. A lot of times with Bowman, draft is really popular, I know, but I will leave that kind of up to you for a little bit. If you guys want to send a message, let me know in chat right here. Otherwise, I'll just make it fun and we'll decide and see what we get. I kind of like this style. I think it makes it a little more exciting for all of you, especially if we did this with a blaster style. I will say, if we do that, not all of the paper will ship in that one. I'm sending it out here because it was 2 boxes of hobby. If you guys want to complete the set, that'll at least give you a good start to that. But yeah, if we add blasters and retail into this, paper will not ship. Just so you all know, that would be a ton of cards and would be a ton of duplicates. Let's see, let me take a look at what we have in basketball right now. So we have, so still 16 full spots for basketball. Of course, that is going for the Kaboom Hunt right here. If you guys want to get a spot on that. Otherwise, if we don't see any action, give it a couple minutes here, and then we can head over to VGK because he's going to be starting soon. But if nobody is hopping in, no worries. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for getting this baseball one sold so that we could run that. That was really fun. And we'll get this shipped out and sent out your way. But we'll hang out here, see if there's any movement on the basketball break. Absolutely. Thanks for getting a spot, Kent. Thanks for hopping in. Definitely fun. Thanks for hanging out. I do see some orders coming through. Let's see here. Active. Sounds good, Wiggy. Thanks for hopping in. No worries, Pithora. Thanks for hopping in. I wish I could have gotten photogenic. There was just so many other products, and that was one of the ones I wanted one. I wanted to get a box, but for the price that they sold at with everything else coming out this week, my focus absolutely was Bowman. But I so wish I could have gotten some photogenic. That set looks so good. Would have been awesome to pair that with some Crown Royale too. But, you know, gotta make choices, make sacrifices. Awesome looking set. Super cool inserts, or if you get the one-of-ones from those, they always look nice, but I just couldn't make it work this year. Someday, hopefully I can keep growing, and maybe next year we'll get there to where we can order all of the products that comes out, but my pockets at the current time are definitely too small. Now that doesn't mean like next week, if we can sell out this basketball one next week, then I'll probably be able to get some photogenic hobby at that time. Would love to do that. So if we can sell out the basketball break, that would be nice to be able to get some photogenic, pair it with this, maybe some select next week too. Lots of stuff coming through here. Okay. Yeah, it's really tough, Pathora. Select coming out, Crown Royale coming out, Photogenic coming out. Basketball itself has 3 products out this week. I don't know how or why that happened, if they planned it or if it just got delayed, but even if it was delayed, I'm not sure why they released everything at the same time. But it just makes it hard. Gotta choose one or the other. Like, which product do we want to go for? I think it's more fun of a chase to do the Kaboom hunt. If I was gonna get another box, I'd probably get Photogenic over Select, just because Photogenic cards, they look cool. I mean, the hits out of those are rare, but they're also really nice. Select, it's hard not to get that, but because the Select retail was out, those have been really nice, so it would be a lot easier to pair Select retail with the Photogenic and Crown Royale, but I don't know. Kind of weird release pattern. We'll see how everything comes out later, but I'm excited for Topps Chrome Basketball. I don't know when the plan is for that. Cannot wait for Topps Chrome Basketball to come out. That should be really fun. Get the 1/1 Superfractor Wemby auto. Yikes, that's gotta be expensive. And LeBron has autos in that too. Should be a really fun product, even though it is not licensed, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. But it doesn't look like I see a lot of action. So we will all head over to VGK's stream. If you're in here still, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for tuning in, just hanging out. If you got in a spot in the Bowen break, hopefully I got to hit you something. No supers today, unfortunately, but not bad. We did get some nice Dylan Cruz cards. We did get a George Lombard, a couple of those. So thanks for hopping in. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you all over in VGK stream. See y'all later.